Hey, what's up, guys? So it's been a long day today. Just got off work. It's about 11:30 p.m., almost midnight. I started work about 9 a.m. So it's been a minute. It's been a whole day of work. Today I was standing outside doing land navigation. So it's basically where I'm going in with a team into the woods, looking for a certain little point. And Kansas right now is pretty cold. It's in the winter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty exhausted right now. Didn't get my workout in today. It is my off day, but I like to work out anyways. I like to do some cardio, but yeah, I probably clocked in like at least 20,000 steps today. And yeah, this video, guys, I want to talk about just how to mentally hold yourself together when days are tough. Everything in life, right? Everything in life comes with sacrifices. Nothing is just going to be 100% net positive. There's always going to be some negatives in life. That goes with jobs, relationships, any kind of path you choose, any kind of lifestyle you choose. There's always going to be pros and cons. And you need to understand that when things are going bad, right? Because I feel like sometimes it's easy to get wrapped up in the good stuff, and then when it gets bad, you're down in the gutter mentally. Like right now, I'm pretty fucking tired, but I'm gonna still fucking execute my goals, my daily habits that I said I was gonna do. One of my goals is to grow a successful social media account, YouTube, Instagram, build a successful online coaching business for men, help them become the best version of themselves, starting with their fitness, right? So I try to post every day, no matter how tired I feel, no matter how much hate I get, no matter just whatever the fuck life throws at me. I try to stay consistent with that. I try to stay consistent with my fitness goals because I'm still trying to become the strongest version of myself, the most dangerous version of myself. Trying to hit PRs, even though conditions are not optimal. And 27 years old right now, still single. Got no family, got no kids. And, this is a time in my life where I need to go as hard as I fucking possibly can, There is no, I can't do this. I have to do it, I think that if you're in a similar situation where, you feel like you're just, you're getting your ass beat right now, you're getting your ass beat down by life, whether it's stress from work, stress from a relationship or lack of relationships, feeling alone, feeling like the weight of the world, your problems is crashing down on your shoulders. You need to know that you're not the only one going through that kind of stuff. Everybody struggles, and life does get hard every now and then, but it's in these fucking hard moments though that you see what you're made out of, right? Because there's two versions of yourself, right? The first version, he's gonna fold. He's gonna fold like a bitch, like a boy. He's gonna fold when things get hard, and he's gonna go back to his bad habits. He's not gonna stick to his good habits. He's gonna make excuses and see himself as the victim. And there's the other version of you who does the opposite, right? He sees challenges and everything and bites down. He bites down hard on his goals, on his habits, on his systems, and he fucking goes even harder, okay? He makes the most out of it. He learns from the lesson being taught and struggle. And this is what you need to do as well. What I've learned from today, for example, being out there all day is that, nothing is free in life, right? When people tell me, out on the streets, like, thank you for your service. In the moment, I feel good, I feel appreciated, I'm always thankful for that. The military, my job comes with a lot of benefits, that people that are not in the military would say is like, it's good, it's great, but just like anything, everything comes with sacrifice, right? 12 plus hour days where I do nothing but work. that's part of the deal too, you know. If you want to get in shape, right? Looking great, shirtless, being healthy, all that sounds good and all, but you know, the sacrifice is you got to track your food, you got to track your workouts, you got to be smart with your training, actually show up to the gym when you don't want to, doing cardio. If you want to make a lot of money, right, you need to develop skills, apply to jobs, you know, be sociable, be good at what you do. You have to, you know, go through these things, right? And you know, even my mentality is that in life, like, things will always get hard. Nothing's just going to be easy forever. You get used to things, right? So you can pick, like, what kind of hard do you want? Do you want the hard that comes from, you know, fucking doing nothing and being a loser, being, you know, being broke, being unhealthy, a fat ass body, out of shape, no confidence, lack of options when it comes to dating, like all these things, right, that, you know, most people would agree on is unpleasant to experience. Would you rather, like, be unhappy in, you know, in that situation, you know, because you didn't develop yourself, you didn't work hard, you didn't, you know, commit to your goals, you just kind of coasted? Or would you rather be, you know, be unhappy, grinding, and just, like, you know, working your ass off, you know? Because one of those will pay the bills, one of those will get you to where you want to be, all right, and the other won't, all right? Either way, you're gonna have to pay at some point, pain, sacrifice, discomfort. At some point, you're gonna have to, you know, everyone in life is gonna die one day. You don't know when that day is, right? It could be 80 years from now, it could be eight years from now, it could be whenever, right? But no one's getting out of this alive. So at the end of your life, you're going to be going through a lot of hardship anyways. You know, do you want to look back in your life and realize that, you know, you're already going through all this bullshit? You might as well go for the fucking fences. You might as well go hard as fuck. You know, put it all out there. You know, work your ass off. Like, literally work your ass off while you can. You know, while you're young, while you're single. Even if you're fucking married and old, like, if you're not where you want to be, work your ass off, man. Take a chance on yourself. Put everything on the damn line. You know, risk your life too. If you know, you should be willing to die for your goals if you're serious about it. Because one day you're gonna be dying anyway, so you might as well die for your goals. You know, you might as well bet on yourself. All right. You don't, you know, like, yeah, there's something to be said about enjoying life and this and that, but, like, what is there to enjoy when your life sucks, though, right? You gotta be busting your ass to make things better, because, you know, to get out of the situation that you are in, you need to change your habits. I'm exhausted as fuck right now, guys, but I'm gonna post some more videos. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care, you know, if nobody watches this video, nobody relates to it. I just want to look back one day, because I know I'm going to fucking win. I'm going to reach my goals. I'm going to become the man that I respect. And I'm going to look back to this tired ass night and, you know that, you know, this guy's struggle, my struggle is not in vain. And I'm going to fucking win. All right. That's what I promised myself. So hope you guys have a good night and get back to work. You never give up.